Hey Taurus, it's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby. Um, so this is for the week of September 26th through October 2nd, 2022. But energy is fluid and timeless. Therefore, if you get this after the fact, and any of the message resonates, then hold on to it. If it doesn't, then let go and leave it for somebody who does. So, with that, we're going to go into this with the Lunar Nomad Oracle. And just top of the deck. Then we're going to follow it with Salvador Dali doing an energy read, of like the energy going into the week, the energy that you need to focus on, and then the overall outcome for the week. And then we're gonna clarify it with the Tattoo Tarot. Follow it up with notes from the universe. And I already pre-shuffled everything. But I'm going to shuffle again on camera so you see. While I was pre-shuffling, I was listening to music. I'm clairaudient, so it's like my life set to music. And the song that was on shuffle is Where We Are by the Lumineers on the album Bright Side. And I didn't write down the whole song because it repeats itself a lot. Sorry, my neck hurts. But I like it. It's a beautiful, I love that group. But I wrote down, I don't know where we are, but it'll be okay. And then I also wrote down, it's like getting into trouble in an unfamiliar place, but knowing it'll be okay. Or getting lost or something like that. Or even getting like lost, swept up in emotion or something like that. Creating those crazy memory stories that are hard to believe. So there's that. Maybe you want people to believe you. Okay, we're cutting the deck. Okay. So anyway, that's what the energy I picked up going into this. Underneath the deck. Okay, so underneath the deck is the fox energy. You have to be careful. This is a sneaky like a fox energy, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Could also like have some air qualities. Libra specifically is what I'm looking at. Gemini, maybe Aquarius also. Anyway, it's cunning like a fox. They figure out a way around everything. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a sneaky like scammer or something like that, but known to be very flirtatious and I almost said manipulative. So careful about that. Just, I would say, take your time. Slow down. That's the energy. Okay, so top of the deck. It's Coffin. So I've never read that one before. Let's see what that's about. Number 8, which is Eternity. Respite, ending, burial, death, life change, illness, depletion. So the sands of time trickle through the hourglass as a sign of impending change, losses and endings, everything passing away. You see fractures in a skull that form cracks in the glass caused by the pecking of the crow. He is the keeper of mysteries, guiding us deeper into the fuzzy darkness of the unknown, where death and transformation spin the wheels of creation. Times are changing. Embrace the change with grace or resist it with pain. Eventually, the bones of what we know will turn to dust in this funerary urn. There's something about dust to ashes. And I forget where. That was in another song that I wrote down for another reading, but it was talking about dust to ashes. So this card provokes our greatest human fear, the fear of death and total loss. Others are worried because they believe death brings nothing but total blackness and annihilation of our awareness. As you awaken to your lunar self, you discover that everything is energy. Energy is the clay of the universe that shapes and forms everything. The vibrational frequency of your spirit determines the shape of your life, the course of your experience, and the very body you're housed in. All things are at varying degrees of vibration on the universal spectrum, changing, evolving, and transforming, just as water can change from a solid to a liquid into an ephemeral gas. When one thing comes to an end, the alchemical process begins transforming it into another form. No ending, just a change of form, vibration, and frequency. The coffin tells us we are dying from a former state to a reborn anew. So, okay. So this card is actually more like, it's kind of like the death card in tarot. And the death card is my card, which I'm a Scorpio. So this is like the Scorpio card. And it does not mean like actual death, like coffin death, whatever. It means transformation and death of the old us. And now we're like breaking into the new, right? And it's probably more of a spiritual sense, because that's what's lifting out of us is, our old ways of thinking. I just got this weird blast of air on my face as I said that. Anyway, so don't get scared about this. If you're traveling or anything like that, obviously be very aware of your surroundings. Be super careful. Don't go anywhere or get caught without traveling, without anybody or anything like that. You want to make sure to stay protected at all times. I don't know where that came from. But let's see. The coffin can be the onset of troubled times, but this card tells you to flip your perspective to see that trouble is a manifestation of avoidance to experiencing a new way of being. Your desire to persistently cling to what you know eventually becomes your demise, your coffin. Something you desire is wanting the lonely earth to be nourished by the old so it can burst into life. You must offer up something to birth the new. Offer your burden, your fear and resistance, and let the dead and decaying parts become fertilizer rather than poison. Say hello to the new and goodbye to the old. That's just what I said. So, it doesn't mean death. It means an old part of you, letting that go, and not letting things that people say, like, let them manifest and transform in your lives, right? You are the one who controls your own life. Okay? But you have to also put out those positive affirmations, and you have to understand that it is like, it's a mindset thing. It's what you say, it's what you think. So, proud of you, Taurus. Keep it positive. Okay, let's get into it with the tarot. We're already at 8 minutes. Dang. One more. Okay. Underneath the deck, Ace of Pentacles. It's prosperous new beginning. Okay. Abundance. Something that could be very fulfilling for you. Very prosperous. All right. The energy going into the week. Page of Wands. So that's a messenger. That messenger brings like a passionate new beginning or a passionate new start. It could be a passionate new job opportunity. Then what we have to focus on is the future. You've got something that's coming in. It could be travel, because you see somebody looking over the water and there's like ships sailing. He's looking across the water. But there's something that you're looking forward to. This also talks about, looking, when I say looking forward to, he's like gazing and sees like it's a male, and he sees the picture of a woman in the water, and like that's somebody that he's yearning for. That could be like taking a trip with somebody or something like that. So, interesting. So then we've got the Queen of Cups in the future. Cups are Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This could be a queen, a maternal figure. So it might be, you know, somebody that has like influence in your life. Might be a message, like a message for the future for you to listen to. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, I hear. Okay, I get it. So it's you want to get advice from a maternal figure about a Page of Wands. So it could be a passionate new beginning, like somebody like, I don't know, Tinder or whatever, you know, somebody that you met, something like that. That that is just one. That is just one storyline. Okay, we're going to clarify that. So this is for Taurus for the week of September 26th through October 2nd, 2022. September 26th through October 2nd for Taurus. Okie dokie, so underneath the deck we've got the Five of Pentacles, and so there could be like a little loss of money. It may be paying bills, it may be saving up for something or expenses for something. I mean, really, like when you look at it, ultimately it's the ebb and flow of Pentacles. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the Four of Pentacles. I said five. I don't know why I said five. So the Four of Pentacles is protecting. It's protecting your money, saving. You know, and I was kind of saying that too. So I had the same feeling for it. And it's funny. So this is a prosperous new beginning, and saving and counting your coins and just making sure that you've got enough. Like I wouldn't like dote on it so much. Like I think you're gonna be okay. But it's talking about also like protecting your assets and stuff too. Clarifying the Page of Wands. It's the Queen of Swords, so I feel like that's your energy for sure. Like coming in. I think that whoever this Page of Wands is, that it's clarifying. Yeah, I think that you're like too much for. I don't want to say too much. They're just not on your level at all. Not even close. It's two ends of the totem pole. But it might be somebody that you're working with or something like that. Clarifying future. The Hanged Man. It's iffy. It's iffy. It's hard to say. You know, it like the Hanged Man is somebody that it hangs in suspension. It's hard to say. Let's clarify this Queen of Cups for outcome. King of Wands. So I think that there's a King of Wands still yet to come in. And that's like sometime down the line in the future. And that's that Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. So they would have that heavy in their chart. I don't know why I'm tapping this either. But I would hold on to your money and continue to save. You know, whatever this is, that's clarification, like 100%. And, you know, continue to save for yourself. I see 1 here, like not 2. I see 1. And it's the Queen of Swords. There will be, you know, something else coming in. Could be after travel. All right, let's end it, close it out. You have more options than you realize is what was at the top of the deck. So then let's close it out. Give yourself more credit. You needn't worry. All right, let's do it. I pulled this for another like group, another sign, but it says turn on your love light. Sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy. Works for me, love the universe. Bottom of the deck. Time for a love fest. Okay. So I feel like this is just like, I just got another download. I feel like after whatever this travel is, and it's going to be this period. The Hanged Man is all about hanging in suspension for oneself, and you have every way to get out of it. So, but I also see travel here and waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like this is going to be some like transformative event that happens, and when that happens, whether it's it could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It could be this King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But I think that there's going to be somebody else, like, you know, coming in the future that helps, you know, like get past this 5 of coins situation, like, and also help ultimately creates this transformation. You might have also, I mean, this could also be you, this going from like a Queen of Swords, that air energy, all the way to a Queen of Cups after, you know, this transformative period. And that's when your King of Wands comes in. Your King of Wands is like your passionate lover, right? That's who you want. That's coming in the future. So turn on your love light. You might, you know, that comes after transformation. That's what this coffin is about. That's very scorpionic energy, also water. So, but yeah, I love it. I actually really like this. I personally, though, I'm a Scorpio, like complete opposite from Taurus on the chart, or on the wheel. And I'm all about transformation and change, you know, like it's huge. I believe that the only constant in this world is change. Therefore, it's the only thing that you can trust, that the world is going to constantly change, right? Your world, your universe, your situation, your environment, like everything is always changing, and that you can trust. That said, you guys be super safe out there. And if you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. That would be super helpful. I'm going to list all of the decks below. Also, I've got, if you want to book personal readings, that would be awesome. Tips and donations, always appreciated. Blessings and thanks in advance. But all of those links will be posted below in the description. And until then, Taurus, as you know, together we grow. I look forward to seeing you on the flip side. Enjoy the rest of the week. Peace.